So many times I get asked the question, should I speak for free? When people are just starting out as coaches or authors, or even if they want to become a speaker, many times what they do is they say, hey, this is my speaking fee and I will not come unless I get paid. Now there's a strategy for that obviously has some wisdom to it. You need to fund your profession. But there's some other times that you might actually want to take nothing as a speaker. Instead what you do is called an exchange. I have a photographer here named Mark Thomas, and he's from Mark and Shelley Thomas Photography. And what I do many times when I first started out is I would actually hire a photographer, or I would invite a photographer to come and maybe do an exchange of services with them. But they would come to the event where I'm speaking, and they would essentially shoot the entire talk. And they would get shots of the crowd, they would get shots of you on stage. You can also do this with a videographer. So rather than have a fee and maybe not get any gigs when you're just starting out, instead maybe speak for free. And as a result, you get a photographer, and that photographer does all kinds of nice shots. You even have a videographer do what's called a speaker's reel, and it gets you in action, it gets the crowd in action, and then you can put that on your website. And what it does is it actually demonstrates the fact that you are a proven product. Let's face it, when people are hiring you to speak, they're taking a risk, they're taking a gamble, and they're assuming that you've done this before. They're assuming that you know what you're talking about. So for them to be able to see the photographs or your speaker's reel, that gives them much more confidence, and many times people are able to book speaking gigs at a much faster rate. So this is one exception where, you know what, it might be wise not to speak for pay when you're first starting out. This is Kary Oberbrunner. Be a soul on fire.